Welcome to the Sway world where peace is temporary and bad decisions are forever. If you're new here, hey girl, hey. My name is Maripanyane, but you can call me Sway or you can call me Mari, but I prefer you call me Sway. If you're a returning subscriber, hey Sway. How have you been, girl? And Happy New Year. I know we're 4 months deep and I'm only saying this, but if I'm being honest, guys, I don't have space on my phone and it's hard to record YouTube videos, but I'm not giving you guys excuses anymore. This year I told myself that I'm gonna work hard and push out content so that I can save up enough money and get myself a new phone. I'm not going to sulk, I'm just going to do, okay? So I'm not gonna do any ranting, okay? Anyways, before we get into the story time, please make sure you follow me on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, as well as TikTok. It's Maripanyane everywhere, okay? Don't forget to like, comment, and also subscribe. Comment your thoughts throughout the video and just comment as a whole. Today's story time is about when we went to a party. It was us 3 girls. We went to a party. One of the girls decided to steal something from that party and not say anything to us. And when we got to the kasi, the boyfriend called and said, bring back whatever you stole. And she said no, and she went mad. She went kokoloko, guys. So that's the story time. Sit down and enjoy. This is also a makeup / story time, so I hope you're excited for that. Let's go. Let's go. So I already did my eyebrows off camera and I used the Rimmel London pencil, the Essence concealer, as well as Essence foundation. And for my eye makeup, we're going to be using the Exotic Nude from Signature Cosmetics, as well as this one from Huda Bomey. Yeah, let's get into the story. So y'all, this girl, we're gonna give her a name, Bloom, right, for story's sake. It was the 3 of us, guys. At this point, we are chilling at this girl's house and we are talking or whatever, and it's a matter of we're talking about like random stuff, and like we're talking on how on the weekend like we are going to be bored, like what is the plan for the weekend. Oh, this is so girl. So we're talking about how like what is the plan for the weekend or whatever, because we're not going to be doing anything for that particular weekend. And she's like, listen, one of my boyfriends are hosting like a braai. It's like one of my boyfriends are hosting a braai, whatever. You guys should pull up. It's gonna be fun. I've been there before. La 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 la. And we're like, oh my days, like yeah, like a braai is gonna be fun. We should go. We should go. We should go. Okay, cool. Like we decide that on Saturday we're going to meet. We're going to Uber to the place. She's like, yeah, her boyfriend's not gonna have a problem because her boyfriend is such a nice man. Blah blah blah. Saturday comes along, we're all dressed up looking cute. Mind you, I feel like because we trusted our friend Bloom, we did not ask her like the details of the bride or whatever. Do you understand, guys? So we're just like, okay, cool, we'll meet. We come, it's Saturday, we meet up. She Ubers for us because her boyfriend sent her money to Uber us there. Okay, cool, we're in the Uber, we're vibing, it's nice, it's fun, we're excited, you know what I mean? You know how a vibe, you know when you're going to a place where you know it's gonna be a vibe, like you're gonna be automatically excited. We get to this place, guys. When we got out of the Uber, something in my heart was like, something is not right. But because I have not seen anything whereby something is not right, I'm like, I'm just gonna go in. Hi, well, okay, cool. I'm like, it's time for us to go in, and this gate opens with a remote. Hi, they're open for us, and we're walking. And guys, I'm not hearing any music outside, number 1, to show that there is a braai that's going on at this place. 2, there are no people that are walking around outside. I don't smell any smoke. Like, what's going on here? You know what I mean? I'm not asking any questions because I'm like, maybe you can't hear the music because these people are in the backyard. Mind you, my mind is like, Anyways, we go inside. Okay, cool. We get to the door. Red flag number 1. There's a security guard at the door. Hi, bro. Now the security guard is like, listen, before you guys enter, give me your phone. Hi, bro. He's like, yeah, give me your phones. And we're like, why? What for? He's like, that's the rules, you know? And Bloom is over there on the other side, like, hi guys, give him the phones. It's gonna be okay. Nothing's gonna happen. Hi, Bo. And you know what? You know why we didn't see Bloom giving in her phone? Because we had to all enter individually so that he can search us and also take our phones and our bags. Mind you, my friend had her wallet inside that bag. She had that wallet because she wanted to be able to swipe for us if we needed like an emergency like Uber or something. It has her cards, it has her ID, worse. And this man is telling us to put it in a box. He puts us in a room separately and he searches us. I'm like, yeah, nah. To go is to see. So me and my friend like are looking at each other like, girl, are you sure this is safe? Do you understand what I mean? We're looking at each other like, are you sure this is safe, whatever. And there's nothing we can do because we are here, guys. We are already here. So let's just go in. Cool, we get inside and you know, it's a bunch of men and women. They are sitting, they are smoking hookah. Some of them are drinking, whatever. And then another thing that was happening in that house was that people were smoking, were doing substances, like hard substances. So these people are doing like hard substances. You can see that, no, man. Some of these things that these people are doing here, like I've never heard of. But yeah. We get in there, my friend introduces us to the people there, whatever, and we're there like, hi, and they're like, what is your name? Like, don't be scared, because it was foreign nationals also. Like, don't be scared, like, it's okay, nothing's gonna happen, blah blah blah. Yeah, there's nothing you need to be scared of. Like, you guys should calm down. Do you guys want a drink? Guys, my friend leaves us scared. She goes to her man and she forgets about us. Baby girl leaves, goes to her man, forgets about us, and tells us to like conversate with the other people. Mind you, we don't know these people that are here. These people are doing substances, and you want us to conversate with these people. What do you mean? Exactly. Conversate with people that are doing things that we've never done in our life before. Do you get what I mean? Right? Honestly, at this point, there is nothing that we can do. Me and my friend are sitting like we're huddled, we're holding each other like this because we are scared. You understand? So for my cut crease, I'm going to be using this concealer. This is a concealer from Rimmel, again, Rimmel London, and it's called the Multitasker Concealer, and it's in shade 0303. Anyways, we're sitting with my friend huddled up, you know, we're drinking, but we're not really comfortable. And also the men there are like, no, it's okay, like, be comfortable. They're also trying to talk to us, and we just, you know, and we got there early, guys. We got there early. How at some point more people start to arrive at this particular party. More people start to arrive. As more people start to arrive, people are doing the substances, people are drinking, you know, the girls are free, having fun, dancing. It's all cool. It's me and my friend who are cuddled up there, and people are probably looking at us like, who invited these two girls? Nah? Cool. We're there. We're not even smoking the hookah because we don't even know what they mix the hookah with. We're just drinking the bottle that, oh, I forgot to mention that my friend gave us a bottle and left us, and we're drinking from that, right? Cool. Okay, we're drinking from the bottle. Hope you guys can hear me. We're drinking from the bottle or whatever, and you know, it's just all vibes or whatever. At some point, guys, somebody switches off the light. At some point of this whole entire setup, somebody switches off the lights and turns on disco lights. Somebody, I don't know who. I think it was the security guard. They switch off the lights. I'm thinking, what's going on? These discos are going like this. It's red, blue, and green. Guys, also, like, even if somebody switches off disco lights, it doesn't mean it's complete darkness. I can still see what's going on. And it was like a Diddy party. Like, people are macking. They are each other. Hey, people are naked. People are switching partners. It's 3-on-3. Like, it's, you know, it's like somebody switched off something and just evil just went on. It was crazy, guys. I'm like, we just look, and these guys are also trying to pull me and my friend apart, and me and friend are just like, no, guys. The things we saw there were crazy, bruh. So okay, the people are doing their things, whatever, they're having fun, and also they're playing like really loud music. Eventually this music stops, ne? Eventually the music stops. Eventually, the music stops, and then everybody also stops what they're doing. And then everybody is like sweating. They switch on the air conditioner, and then everybody's drinking, and then they are like chilling and talking again. Like that just didn't happen. That's when my friend got pulled by a guy that she knows, and then they started talking. That's when she felt comfortable, and then she left me as well. I have no phone. My friend, two friends just left me, and I'm just sitting there like, people are trying to talk to me, and I'm just like, hell no. And it's obviously mostly the guys. My friend leaves, guys, and I don't know how long she leaves for, because like I said, I didn't have a phone and there was no clock there, right? My friend leaves and I'm sitting there alone, bored as hell, and she eventually comes back. And so when she comes back, I ask her like, why did you take so much time? She's like, no, I know him, and I was trying to get him to give us like a bottle of alcohol again, so that we don't sit here like we are lost. Because he asked me who did we come with, and I told him, and he was like, oh, she's dating so and so, you know. And so I was like, yes. And like he's like, yo, she's going to be in there for long. And the guy was trying to get her to come and chill with her. So she's like, I kept on telling him, no, I don't want to chill with you, blah, blah, blah. Which obviously, guys, ooh, now that I know what I know that she was lying. She did go with that guy. That's why she took so long. But you guys will understand in the end how I know what I know. Cool. Gets to a point where I'm just like, no, I'm over this party. Like, I want to go home. You know what I mean? Like, I am so bored. You guys have had your fun here, and I don't know anybody here, and I'm not willing to interact with these people because look at what these people are doing. So she's like, yeah, no, I also want to go home. Like, I'm over this party. Cool, it's time for us to go home. Baby girl is like, no. So it's time for us to go home, and obviously we have to look for Bloom, because we were not allowed to leave, apparently, because we wanted to leave and then like wait for Bloom outside, whatever. But the security guard told us we're not going anyway. The party ends at 3 a.m. and it's still what p.m. and we're not allowed to leave. Then we went to go look for Bloom, because at this point we need somebody that knows these people to like let us leave. So, excuse me, we're going to room. We're looking for Bloom. Eventually we find her and we tell her like, babe, like we want to go. She's like, no, guys, why do you want to leave so early? Blah, blah, blah. We're like, bro, like we are tired of being here. Like we want to go home. She obviously tries to convince us to stay, and I have made up my mind. I want to go. And I'm like, no, if you guys want to stay, it's okay. Can you please just tell these people to give me back my phone so that I can go, right? She's like, no, don't go, blah, blah, blah. Eventually, like, I tell them, like, I'm serious, I want to go. Even my other friend was like, dog, like, I also want to leave. You know what I mean? I don't want to stay here. We eventually just convince her, and she's like, okay, cool. She tells her little boyfriend to go talk to that damn security guard at the door so that we can leave. Right? The boyfriend goes to the security guard and tells the security guard, hey, speaks to the security guard, like, let these girls go, blah, blah, blah. We go out, they give us our phones, they give us our bag, we check our things, they're still there. We Uber home, whatever. Sharp. The following day, it's time for us to debrief on what happened. But guys, I did not go to this girl's house, because she's like, I did not go to her house because I was like, you are a little snake, bro. Like, I can't trust you. I'm sorry. Like, I had to digest what had just happened, and the fact that she just took us to a place and then she left us there, like, that was foul. Do you understand what I mean? I feel like that was weird. So I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna go to this girl until I feel a little bit better. Hi again. Days go by. Bloom calls me and she's like, Chomi, where are you? I tell her, listen, I'm at home. In my mind, I'm like, oh, if she's gonna invite me to her little parties again, we're not doing that. I'm not going there. I'm not doing it. She's like, where are you? I'm like, I'm at home. What's going on? She's like, no, can you please come to my house? I already told the other one to come to my house, whatever. I'm like, what's the problem? Is there anything wrong? She's like, no, I'll tell you guys when you get here. Cool, fine. We get to Bloom's house and Bloom is like, guys, my boyfriend says he's missing something in his house and he knows that one of y'all took it. Can y'all please bring it back? What? So like, I did not take anything in that house. I was seated in the same position for I don't know how long, but I did not take anything. Obviously, the other girl that we were with is also like denying. She's like, no, I also did not take anything. It could not have been me, blah, blah, blah. And the guy and the girl is like, listen, like, she's like, guys, just give the guy back what you took because he knows, you know what I mean? And like the Bloom was like, think about it. Why would he pick you guys out of all the people that were at that party? Of course he knows. And Bloom, guys, also tells us that this guy's dad is a traditional he's a witch doctor from I don't know what country, I think Malawi, right? It's like Baby Boy is a traditional healer from Malawi. So, you know, think about it before you guys deny the fact that you took anything from that house. Give it back. Like, just give it back to him because he wants it back. And he's like, if you guys don't give it back, there will be consequences. And I'm just like, well, you know what? I didn't take it. And obviously, the other girl is also denying the fact that she took it. So she's like, I didn't take it. And I'm like, I didn't take it either. Bloom is like, guys, okay, cool. So I tell Bloom, like, I did not take anything from that house. The person that moved was baby girl. I don't know where she went. So I honestly don't know. Bloom is like, it doesn't matter, guys. Just convince her to bring it back because you say it's not you. And she's also denying, saying that it's not her. I'm just like, you know what? Like, I'm not going to get involved in it. Like, she knows she took whatever she took. Like, she just has to bring it back because it can never be me. Go home, she goes home. When I tell you, it did not even take a week. This girl started going crazy. It did not even take a week. Did you hear that? This girl started losing her mind, guys. So it started off as us thinking like she's doing crystal meth or whatever, because crystal meth is the one drug that I know like does things to people, you know what I mean? It's the one that makes people go insane. We thinking baby girl is doing crystal meth because the things she says, man, sometimes she says things that don't make no sense. And there was this grandmother that used to sell acha, but like long ago when our parents were still children, and she used to sell acha in that place. And you know, she used to like she used to say to us like, you know, that grandmother stays there when we're hungry at night, we go to her and she gives us acha and she gives us bread. And I was just like, girl, what? So like I eventually like asked my mom, does she know who used to stay at this house? And my mom was like, yeah, there was Mrs. So and so, and she used to sell acha. I'm like, whoa, you know what I mean? Like it was crazy, you know, because how would she have known that? Because that grandma died that person died a really long time, and it's somebody that doesn't really come up in conversations whenever we're talking. So we kind of like stopped hanging out with her at some point, and you know, she started going crazy, guys. When I tell you she started going crazy, she started losing her mind. And it was sad because she's now losing her mind, and you know, we don't know what's going on, and there's really nothing that we can do or say. Hold on. Okay, y'all, so I just put eyeliner on my eyes. Okay, cool. So at this point, baby girl is going crazy. So for primer, I'm gonna use the Rimmel London Multitasker Primer. So now, like, we realize that normal baby girl is not normal anymore. And guys, we are not thinking that maybe it could have been like with something to do with the bracelet that was stolen or whatever. You know that? Oh, you know, we're not thinking, guys, anything of that like extent. We're just thinking, she's probably doing drugs. Okay, cool. The madness gets worse. She starts being somebody that's picking up bottles on the streets, where like she's doing drugs. Eventually, apparently her family like tied her up and took her to like a hospital. No, they took her to, what is this, rehab, because they thought baby girl is doing drugs. They took her to her rehab. When they got to the rehab, they tested her. They said that she doesn't have any drugs on her. They should take her to the hospital. Maybe she has like a mental disorder. As the family did, they took her to the hospital. At the hospital, they are told that baby girl has schizophrenia or whatever. Like she has borderline what schizophrenia. Like it was just terrible. You know how black families are, guys. They obviously refused to accept that diagnosis, and they took things further, and they took her to, a traditional healer to go find out what's going on. Okay, guys, the family does exactly that. They take her to a traditional healer, and the traditional healer, guys, didn't waste time and told this family that, no, listen, the people that know what happened to your daughter, sorry, her friends. Like, go to her friends and find out what happened. Specifically, I don't know what he said for them to know that it was me and Bloom. Cool. Guys, this girl's mom and my mom like kind of knew each other, whatever, and they were not necessarily cool, but they knew each other. Do you understand? Oh, that was too much foundation, but what? Yeah, they knew each other. And so one day, this lady, guys, comes to my house crying. So she's sitting with my mom and she's explaining the whole situation. Guys, I'm not paying any attention to this conversation because I did not think they were there because of that. Oh, so they're sitting with my mom. Mind you, I had lights. So this lady is sitting with my mom and like she's crying, like telling this lady what happened to her daughter. And I don't even hear what they're saying, guys. Like I said, I was doing my own thing. They call me to the sitting room. I get there, I find this girl's mom sitting on the couch crying, and I'm just like, oh, I wonder what happened now. I'm thinking they're gonna ask us like what's going on, why is she doing drugs. This is before we found out that they had taken her to rehab and taken her to a hospital, and they found out that she has schizophrenia. So I was not aware at this point. I'm thinking that she's gonna tell us that her daughter's doing drugs and she doesn't understand why. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not thinking anything of it. You understand? Cool. Hi. Okay, the mom starts talking and she's like, my daughter is crazy because of something that happened when she was with you guys. And I'm like, what? I was so quick to be defensive, guys. I was like, what are you talking about, baby girl? Because no, I don't take drugs, number one. I didn't say that, but I was like, eh? She's like, yes, we. So she explains the story, like, of when they took her to the hospital. From hospital, they came to, conclusion. They went to a traditional healer, and that's when they found out that baby girl is not on drugs, but she's gone mentally ill because of something happened. So she tells me that she went to Bloom's family before she came to our house, because they say that the traditional healer did say specifically that Bloom was the one that knew everything. But, traditional healers speak in code, so I don't know how they figured out it was us. I still say. So, they're like, the traditional healer did say that you guys knew something. And she's like, Bloom is not willing to say anything. Bloom is saying that she doesn't know anything, and she's just sad. And guys, then I snitched, okay? I snitched like nobody has ever snitched before. Why? Because I saw this lady that's crying on my mother's couch. If I say, now think about it. If I say I also don't know, it's gonna go down in the records that her friends are responsible for her going crazy and they don't want to say anything. I did not want these people going to a podcast on some, hi, my name is so-and-so's mother and so-and-so's friends. This is what, hey, I did not want to go to a podcast and my name being mentioned there and people start bashing me. So I decided to tell the truth. Yeah, mind you, me telling the truth is me getting into trouble. Anyways, so what I used to contour, by the way. So I tell Bloom's mom that, listen, there was a time, like, we went to this party with Bloom, and we went to this party and Bloom was the one that invited us. Guys, I did not lie. Bloom was the one that invited us. She invited us to this party. I did not really go into detail as to what happened at that party. I did say like that Bloom was the one that invited us to that party. I didn't really go into detail as to like what happened in that party, but I did explain that at some point after we left the party, Bloom's boyfriend told her that something was missing in his house, whatever. And, I was like, Bloom did tell us that this person's dad is a traditional healer. Like, if we stole something, we should put it back. And because it wasn't me, I was like, guys, I don't know what happened because I didn't take. You guys see, my phone ran out of storage again. Like, I already blended out the contour, but for baking, we're using this Favor Beauty banana setting powder. I bought this at the Indian shop, so it's not necessarily something that you will find in a whatever. Anyways, so I tell the story whatever, and this lady asks me, so what's going to happen now? And I'm thinking, I don't know. So I'm like, they have to get Bloom to tell the truth somehow of like where her boyfriend stays, maybe this thing that's happening to like her daughter can be reversible if they give back what she stole. And like the mom is like, problem with Bloom is that Bloom does not want to tell the truth, y'all. Like she's not willing to cooperate whatsoever. They went to her house, they tried to speak to her, she said she doesn't know anything. And also like Bloom's mom, I forgot to put no ways, I forgot to put concealer. But they tried to speak to Bloom and Bloom like won't tell the truth or whatever. So I said to them, no, it's fine, I'll go and try and talk to Bloom, because me and her know what happened. You know what I mean? Like she can lie to y'all, but she can't necessarily lie to me. You get what I mean? Hi, Fede. I tell her that I'm gonna go and I'll give them feedback when I come back. Cool. I get to Bloom's house the following day and I tell her, oh, I get to Bloom's house, guys. I look for her and I find her. I'm like, girl, how are you? You know what I mean? Like, are you good? We're catching up, whatever. And I update her on what had happened, on how Bloom's mom came to my house crying, and she's like, yeah, she also came to my house. I'm like, dog, they're saying that there is a traditional healer that told them that we know what happened to the baby girl. She's like, I told them I don't know because I don't know. When you guys took that bracelet, I wasn't there, right? And my chat to Bloom was, okay, but did you tell the family that you don't know what happened, like you were not there? She's like, no, I just said I don't know because she's not trying to get involved in the situation, blah blah blah. I was just like, no man, like that's kind of insensitive. Like you should help them, otherwise they're gonna blame us. And she was like, they can't blame me for their daughter being a thief. Bloom was very insensitive, guys. Like she was serious when she said she's not getting involved. You know what I mean? She was like, I'm not getting involved with their daughter who's a thief. Like she decided to steal. I gave her a chance to bring it back. She did not. Now look where we are. And I'm like, yeah, I understand that, Bloom, but like, yo, girl, think about it. Like baby girl's mother like is going through it. Like you can see that she's not okay, and you're not making things any easier by saying that you don't know, and they're gonna blame you in the end, that you are the one. She's like, they can't blame me. Like, guys, Bloom was so nonchalant about this. She was like, no, they can't blame me. Like it's not my fault that their daughter's like is the way that she is. Like I did not go to any traditional healer. And I'm like, dog, but you put us in that situation. And she's like, but she stole. You know what I mean? And I was like, but the least you can do is just tell these people the truth of what happened. You know what I mean? Guys, Bloom did not care. Bloom was not budging. Like, Bloom was on that thing of, I am not getting involved. I'm not saying anything. I don't know. And I kept on trying to talk to Bloom, like, dog, that is so insensitive of you. Like, you need to help these people out. She's like, Bloom was like, nope. I'm not helping anybody out. I'm not getting involved. And I was just like, yo, this girl. And I was just like, damn, like, I salute you, girl. She was like, she was literally like not getting involved. Bloom was not getting involved. Like, she was like, she stole. And honestly speaking, it's fair, but at the same time, like help her mother out. Like, she's just not feeling any remorse for like this mom. And I'm like, dog, they're gonna blame you. She didn't care, right? It's fair that I leave. I go back home and I go to baby girl's house and I tell them like what Bloom said. And I'm like, Bloom is not getting involved, man. She's not getting involved. Like, she told me straight up, she is not getting involved with what happened because baby girl is the one that decided to steal. And Bloom's mom, like, kind of like, not Bloom's mom, but the baby girl that we were with, the mom kind of like, her heart shattered, y'all. She felt like they were ripping her soul apart because she started crying. And my chat is, you see how I told Bloom that they are going to blame her for all that happened? She did not care, guys. Bloom did not care. And so there was nothing that they can do. Because also Bloom is the one that knows this man. She knows where he stays. I don't. And when we requested, she was the one that requested. So we can't even find this guy's address. And another thing was, if we go to this guy's address and we find that he doesn't stay there, what's gonna happen? So Bloom's mom kind of started wailing and she started crying, whatever. And they tried, Shane. They tried, we're gonna be installing my eyelashes. I got these eyelashes from Temu and they're terribly big, but whatever. So Bloom's mom starts crying while we wait for the powder to set. Bloom's mom starts crying, guys, and I'm just there looking at her, just feeling bad for her because I was there when she was crying. And the brother is like, we should go after Bloom. And I'm like, honestly, if you guys go after Bloom and her family takes her to some village and you guys never find her, what's gonna happen? And they eventually just let the situation go. And when I tell you, this is the glue that we're using. It is the Lanel hair bonding glue. This is exactly what we're using, guys. So yeah, yo, like, she continued crying, whatever, and she was so sad. And they wanted to go after Bloom, but like, baby girl's dad was like, no, you know what, it's fine, let's just leave her. And when I tell you guys, till this day, that girl's family and Bloom's family, like, it's on sides. Like, they don't speak to each other, they don't like each other, simply because Bloom's mom was low-key protecting her in this whole saga. Like, when people were talking about Bloom, like, Bloom took these girls to foreigners and these people made baby girl go crazy. You know what I mean? Like, Bloom's mom would protect her, and the families are clashing till date. They are clashing. And honestly speaking, guys, I don't know what your guys' thoughts are, but let's go into blush. I don't know where I got this blush from, but let's blush ourselves up just for today because I feel like my makeup is too basic. I don't know what you guys think, but I feel like Bloom was wrong for not telling that family like what they needed to know. You know what I mean? And I understand her reasoning when she says, but baby girl was not supposed to steal. Like, why did she steal? I don't even know if I'm doing this right, but like, I understand when Bloom was like, but why did she have to steal, blah blah blah. But at the same time, it was insensitive of her not to tell the family what happened or lead them to where this guy is. Do you know what I mean? And Bloom doesn't care, guys. Till date, she still doesn't care. Like, me and her talk from time to time. We're using this bronzer palette from Miss Signature. It's from Signature as well. Let me look for a brush that we can use when I use this brush. And Bloom doesn't care. Ooh, Bloom just doesn't care, guys. Bloom is living her life like nothing happened. And eventually, baby girl had to be taken to the villages because she was losing her mind. She was losing her mind. Like, you would find her, like, she was just losing her mind. Like, it was sad to think of the fact that this person was once a sane person that lived among us. It was crazy because, like, oh guys, like, she was just not normal. Like, you could tell that she's not okay. Like, you could tell. And Bloom didn't care. Bloom didn't care whatsoever. Like, she lived her life. Like, she, yeah. And it's fair, guys. It's fair. Like, what do you guys think? You know what I mean? I feel like she was wrong for stealing, but at the same time, Bloom did warn her, but it was insensitive for Blue to not say anything. Guys, that is the end of the story, and I want you guys to tell me what your thoughts are in the comment section. I'm gonna do my lip combo now. And guys, another thing that I forgot to mention to you guys, how baby girl stole this bracelet that she had stolen was that, remember when I told y'all she left me at the party to go and gallivant with this guy? Yeah, boo. They went into a room and they done stuff with that guy, and that's when she saw this bracelet, this Louis Vuitton bracelet, I think, and she stole it. That's when she stole it, and she thought she was never gonna get caught. And then she came back to me acting all innocent, like she didn't do anything. That's when she stole the bracelet, guys. Right? Okay, y'all, so this is the finished look. For the lip combo, I used this black lip liner that I got from the Indian shops, and then I used the Rimmel London Stay Matte liquid lip color in the shade Urban Affair, and this is how it looks. For setting spray, I used the Rimmel London Lasting Finish Fix and Go. And guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook as well. I am Maripanyane everywhere. Comment down below what your thoughts. Do you think that Bloom was fair for not saying anything? Do you think that baby girl was also in the wrong? What do you guys think? And I will see you guys in the next video, hopefully next week. Stay bad, stay lit. We gang till the next video. Bye. Honestly, with his makeup look, I tried, okay? If it looks ugly, I'm sorry.